You know, legend has it that there are some mysterious swamp people that live under this block right here. I don't know what they do or what kind of issues they cause, but man, oh man, dealing with them, let's just say it could get a little bit crazy at times. A little too crazy. Hi everyone, it's Morgoth the Barbarian here, and welcome to episode 8 of our City Skylines playthrough. Where last time out we were here, we introduced our city to mass transit and tried to build a few bus lines while realizing that everything else wouldn't work in the process. But we got some nice little bus lines and some taxis, and yeah, we're continuing to build up our city to as many people as we can because we need as many unwilling workers that are willing to sell their souls to capitalism, I mean people, that is possible in this city, so we can unlock all the good stuff. So if that interests you, hit those like and subscribe buttons, or just start some kind of revolution in the chat, comment section, I don't know, either one. So anyways, something interesting happened off camera. As you can see, I've been trying to build up more of our city off camera to try to get this going. You kind of see I got this new little diagonal road going to the end over here. Started zoning in. And then I'm not going to explain what I'm going to do with this area in a minute, but let's just say a small change of heart happened in the process. So my goal was to try to get this city up to 44,000 before I started the episode. And then this happened. Yeah, while I wasn't looking, something happened, and I'm not sure where. I think I might have the culprit, and this may have happened in the past. I moved all the sewage treatment stations over here, thinking we can finally get them out of the way with. And then all of a sudden, people started drinking bad water, and I'm guessing that is the cause. Not exactly how I wanted to start this off, but alas, here we are. So the first thing we need to do is figure out where on Earth this is happening from. This may give me a good indication, but if I could find where on Earth the water plants are, I can try to make some adjustments here. Not like this has happened before in this game. No, not at all. I've done this before in the past, and it usually does not end up very well. I'm not seeing where on Earth the issue is. This is what's even more perplexing is that it's... Well, it is starting to affect the whole city. Okay. So it says there is water pollution, but I am not seeing from what area it is from or how I could fix this. It could very well be I have too many pipes running around through here, but I thought the pipes would be a little bit insulated from all of this. The only thing I could... Okay, let me try something to start off with. I'm going to do something crazy and move all of my water treatment facilities, so I'm going to need to completely rewrite this whole area. So hold on, give me 1 second. Well, I found the problem, everyone. Thwomp, thwomp, thwomp. Yeah, that's going to be a huge problem if you're putting a water pumping station instead of a sewage plant. Good job, me. Good to know I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, the problem has been fixed. It has nothing to do with the water treatment plants. It has everything to do with this not being around instead of, you know... Oh, you did it again. Oh my god. Instead of that. That is what I wanted. Unfortunately, I now deleted all of my water pumps in the process and kind of anger here, so hold on for 1 minute. Alright, that fixes the problem with that, hopefully. We've got no more water pollution. Let's check it out and see if that did it, or if I've just made things even worse. Where is it? There it is. Ha-ha! Problem solved. So good news, we fixed that problem. Bad news, we've got a ton of death running around throughout the city. Oh my god. I, like, murdered everybody, apparently, with, poopy water. Yes, I did this once before, and... yeah, like a long time ago. By the way, I see someone's been setting the, space on fire still. I wasn't going to have one of these because I wasn't planning on having disasters from... well, you know what? Not for no... those things, like, really huge. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I want to put this bad boy. I guess for right now we can have it over there for the time being. Even though technically we don't have disasters on, things can still burn down to the ground, so I guess having a disaster response unit would work. There we go. So the death in the city should, you know, clear up real soon. Oh, and speaking of which, okay, we can't rebuild that just yet. So yeah, the death and destruction that unfortunately I inadvertently caused is going to clear up real soon, but it's probably going to put a strain on our cemeteries now. As well as our healthcare. So this is obviously going to cause issues and a half, but that's fine. One more crematorium over here should help. Guess wherever I can put these in, that'll work. Maybe just do like a random cemetery over here too, while I'm at it. There we go. That should help. Obviously, it's going to take a lot of time for the death to suddenly come through. I mean, look at all this. We got every hearse in existence going. Oh my god. This is just... yeah, it's going to cause issues for all of our cemeteries, our hospitals, and all of that. So, fortunately, we find ourselves with a bit of a crisis here. Oh, man. Good to know we don't really have enough beds for a crisis over here, but I've got everything covered in health. Well, almost everything covered. What happened? Uh-oh. I thought I had enough of this. What is going on? Oh, okay. I see what happened. All right. First off, that doesn't have enough. Second off, what? Oh my god. I'm okay. Now I'm really screwing this up big time. 1 second. Turn that on. There we go. We're running out of electricity. We've got so many crises breaking out at once. This isn't even funny. Okay. All right, hold on. This is quickly turning into the crisis episode of the playthrough. Oh my god, what's happening right now? Okay, that's fine. That isn't so fine. Maybe I could put one more down. Say right around... oh, or you could put some power lines down because I neglected to power it because apparently I think I can just get away with the bare minimum. So this is basically a perfect capitalist city. We got it. Gotcha. Yeah. Perfect capitalist city. Just do the absolute bare minimum and hope it works. Fun fact, that doesn't work. Alright, there we go. That should clear that problem up. Again, the death and the destruction will clear itself up inevitably, but I'm not going to hold my breath for... oh my god, I did it again. Okay. There we go. That's, again, this is only temporary stuff. So, I guess while we're waiting for everything to get cleaned up and hopefully don't, you know, go into absolute oblivion here. Ironically enough, speaking of things that relate to health, I want to do something that involves, like, garbage. I think it's time we have some, like, waste transfer systems. Like, the recycling's fine, but I would like to make this a bit more efficient, because efficiency equals cash. Yeah, 'cause so far we have not seen this get up above 1 million, and this displeases me greatly. So what I was thinking is having a waste processing complex somewhere in that area and have a bunch of waste transfer facilities. So that's kind of what I was thinking here. Probably, and then have it flanked for maybe a couple incineration plants. So watch this. First things first, the waste processing complex is going to be all the way over here. We should probably save that spot for more stuff. There we go. Nice little waste processing complex. So, we'll have these waste transfer facilities throughout the city. Like so. We just decorate the city with all sorts of these things. For citizens here. I know, we're using some eminent domain, but that's okay. The thought process is to try and get these many of these bad boys up as possible. Only place it is place rope now. Alright. Suppose we can have some recycling centers, but not really. These also don't pollute as much either, so this is going to be an added bonus. Yes, we'll still have some recycling processing centers, but not as many as I used to have. Like, we'll have one over there, one that way. We'll have one over here. We'll have one for our downtown. And there we go. I think we need one more. Ideally, I want to build them kind of near highways and stuff. There we go. That should be enough of a network for us to help out. What the... Okay, there's no water issues. Anyways. And then where do I have my recycling centers? That's the last thing, too. We should have a couple recycling centers here and there, but they pollute a little bit more, so I don't want to have too many. Maybe having one over here. We'll have one there. That one can stay. This one can stay, go across the street. That one can stay, and I totally forgot this area. Tisk, tisk, tisk. If we need a second one, so be it. Alright. And guess what I forgot to do? Of course. There we go. All set. So that kind of makes our garbage a little bit more efficient. As long as it doesn't stay up, that's fine. There we go. Alright. So, one last thing I was thinking of. While we're waiting for the city to kind of get its bearings back, actually, we can go ahead and zone a bit more. As you can see, I got this whole area prepped and ready to go for more expansion, so we will do just that. I'm slowly going to bring this down. There we go. Slowly bring it down because, you know, not like everyone in our city died or anything like that. So while we're waiting, this area, I had a slight change of heart on it. I'm going to do like a small little amusement park or some sort of like touristy attraction. Because if I put like a residential area, you've got the highway and it just looks odd. So I'm going to do something a little bit different here. Create like a little loop around here. And what can we do here? Because amusement parks bring in more money than anything else. Doesn't want to go to the amusement park. There we go. And then I believe... Oh, I do need a new district. If the game would let me access the districts. Mickey Land. Nice name. That totally isn't going to get me sued. No, not at all. Kidding. Maybe. I know, Mickey Land needs electricity, but so be it. Oh, we can't have it be on the highway now. There we go. Just finished painting this park area, and there we go. And the thought is, look at its location. It's like right next door to the, you know, highway. So if everybody wants to go on this, they'll see like some rides and stuff and be like, ooh, I need want to go to that. See what I did there? Yes. All works out in the end. I mean, hi. Alright. Let me build this out. Is this elevated? I can't tell. I'll have the main plaza be in here. This is part of the Parks and Promenades DLC. Or something like that. I don't know. Something along those lines. There we go. Main Park Plaza. Flank it with the info here. Some restrooms because because you never know when someone might throw up on the ride there. Generally speaking, just natural. I know it needs power and electricity and all that stuff, but we'll worry about that in a minute. Generally speaking, just want to get this thing started here. Right. I know it's got water already, but we'll get the electricity situation done in a minute. So, I'm just going to build this out for a minute. Hang on. Alright, and Mickey Land is officially open for business. Yay! And all of y'all pay 20 bucks. Sorry, you know I gotta do it. So anyways, we got the loop over here. Do I have fire protection? Hold on, I will do this too. I will screw this up. Alright, we got everything. Sweet. Sure, I'll figure out something else for this space. But yes, the park that totally doesn't break any copyrights whatsoever and won't get this place sued by Disney is now open for business. As far as I know. They can come and fight me if they don't like it. Anyways, but yes, that is now open for business. You know what? Let's do this. Let's throw commercial buildings around this whole little block over here. Make some, like, park shops and stuff. You know, because people got to spend as much money as possible. That's how this works. Oh, look at that. They're already coming in droves. And actually, I can do one final thing for them, too, while I'm at it. Nice little parking lot would help, too. Yeah, especially if they're, like... Oh, I can already see them going in the, little lot over here. Alright, so some of our shops might not be existing too much, but, you know, it is what it is. There we go. We got a parking garage for everybody now, and I suppose some safety first would be appropriate here. There is... Give me a minute to try to find it. I'm looking for, like, a little path here to get us up. Oh, I know where it is. Here we are. We're still acclaimed. It's because we're losing... Well, we lost students because, you know, it's not like everybody got sick or anything. No, not at all. No, that totally wasn't what happened there. You know what? I think we should be fine. I probably could have put the parking garage over here or a parking lot. You know what? Second thought. Let's do that. Do like a small little parking lot. Where is it? There we go. That kind of alters things a tad, but that's okay. And using our handy dandy little parking lot mod. Put all of those in, and look at that. Everybody is like really happy already. In fact, we'll expand this even further out. Yeah, we'll do some more over here. There we go. Put some more parking everywhere. I know it's disorganized and what have you, but it works out. You can see everybody's using it already. So that works out brilliantly. Just want all the rest over here. Because, you know, tourism dollars, it's important for our businesses, and we're off. There we go. So that should do nicely. And then as time goes on, we're basically just waiting for visitors at this point. Policy-wise, oh yeah, we're gonna advertise this and celebrate. I mean, the nearest recycling station is over here. By the way, this is kind of more of a service utility area too, so that's fine. All right, so we got that all set up and ready to go, and I see the death and destruction that I started at the beginning of the game has finally cleared up. In other words, totally nothing happened at all. Nope, there were no incidents whatsoever. I'm denying all of it. Like the true capitalist I am, I deny all wrongdoing, and if you say otherwise, I will see you in court. I mean, anyway, so I think at this point, I am just waiting for the game to give me the next tile, because there's not really much more we can do unless we're upgrading this, so let's speed this up. Oh, hang on a minute. There we go. So let's speed this up ahead a little bit. And there it is. The moment I spent half this episode trying to reach up until, like, now. 44,000. Finally managed to do it. By the way, these fill out very quickly. I'm gonna have to figure this out. But in the meantime, I did throw in a bird and bee haven, because why not? I can actually might turn this into a small tourism district, though. Who knows? Actually, I totally forgot I needed to, like, give it its own little district here, so. It's like the actual Disneyland, only this one actually pays taxes to me. I mean, hi. But no, Mickey Land it should probably be its own district here with its own little set of rules, so there you go. Underhill Square, just let me get a few policies slapped onto it. I'm not really seeing anything I could use. Nope. Okay, we're all set, and we'll just let Mickey Land grow up a little bit. Speaking of growing up, about those swamp people that caused all the water pollution issues, I say we get rid of them. Yeah, I say we finally evict them. So you know what? This is what y'all get. There, get out of my city. How dare you? And it totally had nothing to do with me screwing up the water pollution. No, not at all. I am blameless for that. Anyways, we'll expand this a little bit in the meantime. So what I wanted to do was actually move some of my stadiums away from the main area here and kind of use this as... So I would like to move this guy over here. A little bit, even though that's right next door to a residential area. Ah, whatever. They can deal with it. Want to know why? Where is it? So you know what everybody needs? Some... Okay, that's not good. Uh-oh. Hold on. So I was about to say, you know what everything needs? Some good old-fashioned... Really? You won't let me do it? Are you kidding me right now? Ugh. It's because of the awkward triangle shape. That's why. Ugh, of course. I was about to say some good old-fashioned football! But no, it's not letting me do it. Alright, I guess this college won't have a professional football team. Man, that is a shame. Because everybody needs some football! But no, that's not going to happen. Alright, fine. Fine, you can have a swimming team, but that's all I'm doing. Alright, there. You can have a professional swimming team, but no football! Come on, man. I'm disappointed in this game. I'm eternally disappointed here. Alright. So the Chester Trade School just needs students, and that's really it. And I'm guessing it'll probably take some time. Actually, speaking of football... oh, that's right. We might have an issue with this, so... as for the here and now, though... Man, these fill up very quick. Either these fill up very quickly, or that's just me. We're gonna have to keep our eyes peeled on that a little bit. So for right now... Well, it's insanity time, so yeah, I guess we'll do this whole area. We'll fill up this whole area and see if I can try to get it moving a little bit. That includes sort of the outlying areas too, next to the river. Granted, nobody loves living next to a hospital, but so be it. You're gonna have no choice here. I'll save this for more of my campus area, or maybe subtract it a little bit. Finally, you know what? Might as well. Say from right here. We'll just do the whole block. It doesn't matter. Inevitably, it's going to have to be filled in with people. Oh, that was quick. Thank goodness. It was empty like super quick. Anyways. So, now that that's over and done with, now we've got this road connected. And... technically, we could start on the highway that I mentioned from last episode. Yes, that's nice. That cuts across, so we can set up this new area here. So as I mentioned this earlier, I did want it last episode. I did want a highway. I can't see the train track, so I can't really build this for right now. But generally, the thought is to have a highway traverse this area, and it's going to be useful for... not only cutting across the city, but for developing this area too, because the outer loop is over here. And then the thought was to put in as many people, so this can kind of be like its own little suburb, or the start of it. Although, again, I do need to consider where I'm going to put an airport and train station over here, because the train line goes right around here. So for future considerations, that is going to need to be the idea here. Okay, these are filling up, either filling up fast or they take a while. But anyways, well, let's build one more. Hang on. Where is you? There it is. I think I need another one for this area because they just keep filling up fast, actually. Let's expand our roads a little bit. Oh. Actually, what I'll do... yes, I'm using some eminent domain here, but so be it. Sometimes you just gotta do that. And then build one over there. Build a shiny new district. As As long as we have water going to it, we do. We're all set. Alright, so that'll be kind of like a backup one right there. Alright. Oh, and just need to expand the district a little bit more. And we're good. Alright, there we go. Sweet. How's Mickey Square looking? I can't see because this is on top of it. Okay, that's... Alright, fine. He's going to do that. I'm just going to get rid of the whole thing. Alright, bye-bye. You're no longer your own district. Alright, we're getting close. Sweet. So anyways, as I was saying... Oh, now we're talking business. Okay, there we go. I wanted to build a highway, but it's going to be flanking this a little bit. Say right up to there. Oops. Oh, now you decide to do it. Okay, game. That's awesome. Yeah, have a train line. Have it flank my train line here and have it do that. That was actually what I was trying to do the last episode, last playthrough, if you remember. For some weird reason, the game wouldn't let me go through with that as much as it should have, and then... Might help if I have it facing the correct way, and there you go, and there you have it. That is kind of the new highway that'll run perpendicular, and then I just gotta connect everything up, though. I might just do, like, interchanges, so, Oh, wait a minute. This highway isn't really used that much. I can just do this. And then just build, like... Ooh. Oh, that could have been bad. Oh, okay. Sometimes you can't just get that correctly right off the bat, but that's fine. It's just a generic kind of interchange just to move along. And as fate would have it, except this... Oh, right, I can't. So here's a problem. Two, actually. Train line, and I wanted this road to continue onward. It's kind of a, generic little road right up until we get our train station here. I will connect both, but that was kind of the general thought process here. Sweet! Alright, we'll be addressing that in a minute, but we got some new stuff here. I had a funny feeling that was getting very close. This isn't going to be a highway anymore until I can figure out what exactly I'm going to do with it. Then it converts to a highway. There we go. So that kind of is the beginning, so the thought is traffic slows down and eventually merges into one. There we go. We kind of got a new highway. I'm not going to build any interchanges for the time being. We don't need them for right now. Although... Well, actually, I lied. We kind of need a small little one to go across. So hold on for 1 minute. Okay, that looks a little bit messy, and granted, I'm going to have to build another off-ramp to go into here, so this might get shortened. But, again, I gotta deal with, you know, this is just a good start. This will obviously get rearranged as time goes on, but that's kind of the general idea here. These things go very fast. But yes, that is kind of the general idea. So we'll take a break from that for a minute and let the city continue to grow onward. But first things first, I see our amusement park has gotten to level 3, and those are fireworks. Don't be alarmed. Every park's got to have fireworks, you know. It's what we do over in Mickey Land. Yeah, I don't see that other Mickey Mouse park doing this. Yeah, huh? Okay, maybe not, but you get the idea. Keep building this out a little bit more. I actually had this elevated too, which is pretty silly. This whole time, I didn't even realize it until after I started building. I'm like, oh, that's never a good sign. Okay. So now more rides. And the thought is to put the best rides over near the highway so that everybody wants to see this. So, this drop tower ride, oh yeah, it'll be going over here. We'll have a roller coaster too. Oh yeah. Give some nice little pirate swing, some bumper cars. Everybody loves bumper cars. Throwing a few more pathways over here to expand this a little bit more. And yes, I even built a fence over here. Because we gotta think of the children. And by that I mean to avoid frivolous lawsuits. I mean, yes, think of the children. Gotta protect them. Something along those lines. Anyways. Let's expand this out a little bit. Go. Throwing a few more of these just so we can get like a small little overlook. Yes, gots to think of the children, yo. So that they don't go wandering off, and then next thing you know, I'm getting hit with like 5 other million lawsuits. Lawsuits cost money. We can't have those. There we go. Hey, nobody's allowed to leave either, okay? Alright, so that'll be where the roller coaster goes off to. And we'll build another one. Go, we'll have a nice little district. I wish this lighthouse could be a part of it, but we can't do that. The lighthouse kind of gives it some character, I guess. Put like a little plaza right next to it. See, we got a nice little lighthouse for everybody to look out towards. And then maybe a couple more rides here and there. And then that should be all set. Ah, this was a good idea. Built some restrooms. Another ride, and we're, I think, and some more spinny car thingies, and we're good. And a piggy train over here for the children, and we're good. There we go. And slowly, like I said, as traffic comes off, their hope is that they'll see all of this and be like, ooh, maybe we should go visit that. It's not that far. Oh, see, look at that. 40 chests. Alright, anyways, what are we looking at right now? So, we did this. Ah, so the airports reach, so once we hit 65, we can actually do the new airports. It's interesting. Alright, so I guess now, did we expand as far out as we could, or is we still got some room to grow? I think, well, not exactly. I had another idea. Even though this is kind of near the leisure area, I was thinking maybe some riverfront apartments all over this. I'm gonna have to be careful, though. Well, that's true. And then the train line is You know, I'm looking at this and I'm wondering if I just played myself. Remember I said I wanted both train lines to connect? Excuse me. Well, if we're gonna do that, I actually have to build, just realize, I have to build this highway kind of elevated. Hold on a second. There we go. I just realized I have to build one of the highways elevated in order for that to work, otherwise this will not do so, and then we're kind of in trouble. Again, my plan was to connect both train lines, but I cannot do that until I acquire this square, which will be next. So what to do now, I guess? Well, just like on this side, I suppose we can get some main roads set up to, or maybe not. I think we'll leave it at that. So yeah, a bit of a chaotic episode there. I was not expecting half the town to suddenly die out, but alas, here we are. It happens, so I think we're going to stop there. We'll continue building this up next time out, as well as our city, and I think this side of the map finally needs some love. Maybe we start building this up, as well as this side of the map. I mean, we got this entire area to start building up, and while I don't think there's any industries here, it's going to be kind of a nice area for a nice little suburb area, so that'll be basically what we're looking at, but... Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be a suburb. Granted, there's a small amount of iron over here, but this is a lot better. I expect that this will be definitely much better. And then the only question will be where to put the airport. I want it to inevitably go inside this area right here. This is probably the prime area for it. But I see the iron's probably going to go over here. There's actually some oil dug in over here. And if you recall, the port district's probably going to go this way. There's still plenty of decisions to be made, but we've got the basic idea for it. And then, like I said, I'll probably end up buying this tile next, so before we inevitably get access to every single tile that we can. So that is going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And hopefully the next episode is less chaotic. Here's hoping that we evicted the swamp people. We didn't really cause anything. I'm sure it'll work out just fine. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.